Just doing a quick video on the night vision here on the Grand Cherokee. It's pretty impressive, actually, system. We've only had this here for, I don't know, a couple of weeks here. We bought it, and we were looking at different models and stuff like that. This one happened to have it on it. We kind of wanted the overland, and I was like, well, if you're going to do it, then you might as well have this. But it's a pretty impressive system for the most part. Yeah, and people are like walking by and stuff like that. Or the dogs, they all show up as yellow on the side of the screen, or on the screen, I mean. But it's kind of remarkable the detail this thing has. I noticed a lot of people get behind them right away. Have like hot differentials and stuff like that, which is kind of funny here. Let's keep an eye on this here. You can see what it kind of looks like out right now. You see so much stuff out in the distance that typically there's a guy walking right there. There's a guy right there. Barely can see him. So it's kind of cool. So it makes you feel a little bit better probably about driving around in the middle of the night out the country roads. I haven't yet to see a deer on it, so I'm kind of making a jaunt out here where I might be able to see some wildlife or something like that actually show up. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know how well this is really going to show the detail of it. Try to make this focus here, do this safely here. But yeah, you see a lot of stuff out in the distance. Like you'll see like the tree line. I can tell you right now, I can't see any of the trees. I can't see any of that stuff. But on here, you definitely can see it. It sticks out pretty well. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of leave it on at night all the time. It's pretty slick. I don't think there'd be any walkers or anything out in that magnitude out here tonight. But yeah, so especially even like driveways and stuff like that, as driveways are like coming up, you can usually see them kind of stand out. Obviously, the grade needs to be right for you to get the right angle on it, but it's pretty slick. It's one of those nice features that I think this is really going to be like blind spot monitoring, and all these things. It's like, well, geez, at the time they come out, it's like, yeah, that's cool. But then, you get used to it, and then later on, I think it's going to be one of those things that would be like, feel kind of vulnerable if you don't have it, in a matter of speaking, right? But it's pretty slick here. I'll wait here to get out here, getting away from kind of the city lights here. It's going to be a little more darker out in this area. But yeah, like the cars are coming out with the headlights, and you obviously don't get any of that. I mean, that's kind of there's a heads-up display too. I can talk about that in a second. So a heads-up display. Let's see this thing. See if I can get the focus on it. It does a pretty good job. I don't know if you can see the color. So it'll throw like the road markers up, kind of how you're doing on the lane and stuff like that. It has the street name typically you're on. I think I had this one set up for the advanced or the most information you can get on it. So in fact, if I turn on like the cruise control and I stick on the steering assist deal, let me set all that. So when you do that, this turns kind of green, does its thing, and then up there also. Trying to see if we'll see it. So it's kind of green. It does look obviously much better. If I can zoom in on that. It's not really showing the color very well, but the center dash marks, that's all green. There we go. You gotta just get the right length. But yeah, you can adjust it up and down. You can change the brightness. Overall, obviously really like it. Heads-up display is really nice. The thing I hate, let's talk about things I like. I like the fact you can see the cruise control in there. I like the fact that it's showing the street name you're on. I like the fact that, the cruise control, the street name. I mean, I have it set up to show me the gear it's in. I've seen pictures where it's supposed to show the speed limit sign, but I have never seen that yet, so that's a mystery. I haven't seen that. But I would also say on top of that, the worst part about it, honestly, and the worst part of this Jeep, honestly, I've had it settled already. This is a 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland. But the worst part about it, honestly, it has to be, without a doubt, the maps and the navigation that comes with it. So it's great. It shows you what street you're naming, and if you're doing like turn-by-turn directions, you have to use the Jeep navigation, and it's garbage. Now, when I say it's garbage, I mean it's garbage to the point that it doesn't even like a lot of the roads you go on come up as unnamed, so you just never really know. I don't know. It's really annoying. I wish you could link it to your Google Maps or Android Auto, whatever. If you could sync it to that, then you could actually be able to see the road you're on. And so now you're using some other theirs, and I'm sure you have to pay for some software upgrade, and it'd be super annoying. Anyways, go back to looking at this for a little bit. This, like I kind of mentioned, has the adaptive cruise to it, and the steering assist. The steering assist works pretty good, honestly. The biggest gripe I probably have with it is that it's not tuned really good, meaning that, I'll look at those Christmas lights up there. I don't think I'll see it on here. You can see their house, which is kind of funny, but it's just not tuned very good, the steering. So like sometimes it does a really good job, other times it literally is bouncing off one side to the other. There's a transformer you can see on the pole there. It's funny. So it doesn't do the best job, and it's great on the highway, but if you get on like on a country like I'm right now, if there's a turn lane that kind of goes off the side, the system gets really confused about it, and it'll start jerking the wheel back and forth. And so I've come not to like really trust it. If you're anywhere with the road splitting or anything like that, you better keep your hand on the wheel, literally, because it's not good in that aspect. But this scenario I'm right now, I'm kind of like this country road. There's no turnoffs really for the most part, right? It's a nice little feature, and it kind of helps out. But anyways, I just wanted to give a little video on this heads-up display. I know when I was trying to look for videos when we were about ready to buy this, I really couldn't find any. So I just thought I'd just kind of throw it out there and just let people see what it looks like. It's a pretty neat system, but definitely probably the best part about this Jeep is definitely this. So hope it helps.